Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Wednesday, August 28th. On the satellite imagery, we have a strong low pressure area, unusually strong over northern Montana. The tight height packings through here indicate strong gusty winds, which will be pushing through the northern part of the Great Basin, affecting a lot of our team fires up in Idaho with increased ventilation, both wind and instability. Otherwise, clear skies across the region. Monsoonal moisture suppressed well to the south. Looking at the visible satellite imagery, again, mostly clear skies across the Great Basin, some mid-level clouds over Utah, and you see the smoke layer trapped down in the valleys. This will be burning off very quickly. Monsoonal moisture well off to the south. Impact map for today, we do have wind impacts with low humidity up into our central Idaho area, including the mountainous terrain. Also across eastern areas into Wyoming and Utah, where things will be drying out as well, but otherwise no significant impacts the rest of the week as high pressure builds in. The main impact, however, will be a significant increase in temperatures, about a 15 to 20 degree warm up in many areas. Not much precip or lightning the past 24 hours. Initial attack was fairly light today, only 10 new fires. Large fire growth was 2,500 acres. New fire starts in the red, recent fires in the yellow. Precipitation the past 7 days, not including the last 24 hours. There was some decent moisture across far southern and eastern areas, not much anywhere else. And the ERC point map shows our driest areas are basically across the central Idaho mountains, and everyone here will be getting significantly drier, and I should say down into southern Nevada and parts of the Sierra Front as well, but everyone will see these numbers get much more higher and drier as we go through the next several days. Later this afternoon, that deep low pressure area lifting out into southern Canada. Cool air, but dry air, and also quite breezy. Stronger upper level winds out of the west-northwest at 35 to 45 knots. We do have high risk for winds in parts of Idaho and western Wyoming for today. See the humidities up north dropping into the 15 to 20% range, single digits down south, and on the left you see the winds here. Dark greens to oranges are wind gusts of 20 to 30 miles per hour, always significant when you have existing large fires, and even stronger winds, probably gusting 35 to even 40 across western Wyoming. Smoke for this morning on the left, and picking up with those winds later this afternoon on the right-hand side. Now looking into Thursday, big high pressure building in. Temperatures shoot up a lot in the next 24 hours. You see our PSA starting to dry out a little bit. Humidity dropping off several percent in the low to mid-teens in all areas in the north, and single digits in many areas central and south. But the winds fairly light overall on the left. And similar story on Friday. High pressure slowly builds in. The monsoonal moisture stays to the south, so even southern areas, southeastern areas of the Great Basin start drying out. You see that reflected on the 7-day fire potential against upper single digits in southern areas, low teens in the south. Fires will probably develop good plumes in the afternoon in those established fire areas, but the wind's fairly light, so a lot of that smoke's gonna just push straight up. Now look at the big difference in high temperatures for today. You can see 65 degrees in McCall, shooting up to 81 degrees, mid-70s in the Boise area, shooting up to 90, and then getting hotter as you get further south. So definitely a big warm-up across at least the northern half of the geographic area. The southern half pretty much stays seasonably warm. No significant precipitation the next 3 days, and as we go into Saturday, again, rapidly drying out. Big high pressure coming in. Could even be near record high temperatures for this day. We'll see, but definitely 5 or 10 degrees above normal. We continue drying out. The high pressure starts breaking down on Sunday. A little bit of monsoonal moisture starts getting ejected northwards. Then it gets shot out. We don't really see a big change with that, but a trough of low pressure coming out of the Pacific Northwest could trigger isolated or scattered showers or thunderstorms with some lightning in parts of Idaho. I'll have to monitor that. Still quite a ways away, but again, dry and breezy as we go into Tuesday, as we'll watch a possible developing low approaching from the Pacific Northwest. Most PSAs become critically dry. 7-day precipitation totals, you see them here. Just a little bit here. This is late in the period, Monday or Tuesday next week. That maybe will happen, but no real monsoonal moisture until then. And the 8 to 14 day shows a blowtorch pattern of much above normal temperatures across the entire west, including the Great Basin, also a drier than normal signal. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.